actions of so clap your hands and hold your shorty. I'm no.
Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Oakland Athletics. John Shelby on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Zach Geloff. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this.
So just about set now, and today's starter, Hogan Harris. And singing, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
One strike.
On the ground, Geloff slings to first. That takes care of Springer. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind it.
Sliced hard but foul. One down, base is empty. And it is 2-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a foul ball. Vladdy measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. The 0-1. And that's outside. Two outs. Down and in, moved his feet. And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one hammered back there. And that ball is out of here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. Homer number 25 of the year. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
So 2 away with nobody on. Alejandro Kirk the next to hit. Left field. Brown sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Back here in the East Bay. And starting in this one, Kevin Gausman.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
To the batter now, Ryan Noda.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ball 1, no strikes. On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Home team down a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Wouldn't chase that time. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Clark Elliott.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boo. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of...
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. So now Turner in on that right side. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Hawaiian to kick the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. Outside. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
The pitch. Just off the inside edge. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You want to get that up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
And here it comes. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
To short, could be 2. There's 1. Out. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Great job by the shortstop right there. Fields it, decides to take it himself. Second baseman can just chill out until the next play.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. That's inside. Ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. Ruiz makes his way towards it, makes a nice running catch. And that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back in Oakland, now here is Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That's a strike. 0-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he takes it himself for the out. So here's Brown at the plate. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. The Athletics trailing by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one misses. 2-2.
2-2. Yep.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Miguel Andujar. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. The Blue Jays leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Kevin Biggio. And downstairs. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Kiermaier now. Bunting for a hit. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 so far. Kiermaier on the go. Pitching for a strike. The throw. And he's out.
Oh, what an incredible throw right there. And he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. 1-1 there.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. That one missing inside. Bo Bichette on deck for the Blue Jays. Two down, nobody on. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
They get the force. 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the A's nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jordan Diaz. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. On the ground to 3rd, and that chance handled. Sends it across to 1st. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now Clark Elliott. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Up the middle, and that one handled. High throw to 1st, and he can't reach it. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Just looked like he pushed that throw. Not a long distance, so something definitely broke down mechanically. Sometimes the shorter throws can be harder to make. You don't see many high throws from second baseman over to 1st because they usually don't have to put much on it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on that.
Out of the off-balance throw. So the batting order turns over. Digging in for Oakland, Esteury Ruiz. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. The A's strand 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in the East Bay, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The wind and the pitch. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That missed inside, and that's ball one.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And
That's
another
it.
ball.
Ball two.
Harris, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 2.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Justin Turner. He reached out a walk his first time.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. There's a swing and a miss. Turner